Hey moms, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about skincare changes. Oh, apricot scrub. I will never need another skin regimen. This is going to keep my skin looking the best it's ever looked for the rest of my life. Tried and true. I don't need anything else. Oh, it hurts because it's working. Pulls up all the dead skin. It's okay if you bleed a little, it just means it's really working its magic. This is going to make my skin look so good and so young, probably forever. And it's super affordable, which is part of the reason I started using it to begin with. But now it is my ride or die skincare product. Oh, it burns. In a little bit, the irritation will go away. And my skin is going to look amazing. Okay, let's see. This face wash is my everyday. It's pretty gentle, but this one has a little bit of exfoliator. Do I need to get some extra stuff off my skin, or is it probably pretty clean? I may need toner. I have been a little extra oily lately. No, it might make me break out. Should I use the acne pads? Sometimes they dry me out and make the irritation worse, but sometimes they're effective. I've got these two exfoliators. This one's kind of easy on my skin, but this one's a chemical exfoliator, so it's going to burn a little more, but it gets a lot of stuff out. Oh, there's so many masks. Which one do I need? How has my skin been the last couple of days? Oh, I've got my pore one, my oil one, and my detox. Detox always makes me break out because it brings stuff up. There is these two mud masks that I like a lot. They both do different things, but I can't do them both, so... Or do I need extra moisture and I can pick one of these sheet masks to give my skin some extra bounce? Where is that other container? There it is. Okay, so what type of moisturizer? This is an overnight. This is a little bit in between a day and a night moisturizer. I'm not sure which one I need yet. And then my two serums, vitamin C and this other one. I'll probably end up combining them. Well, now that most of my night is over with, now I can at least finish up with these last 2 steps before getting ready to go out. This stuff at least seems to make my skin look a little less tired, at least temporarily so. At least they feel better on my skin than that old stuff I used to use. I can't believe I thought St. Ives was going to get me through the rest of my life. Oh, how the times have changed. All right, now time to go put on some makeup to cover all the stuff that didn't fix. Yes, if you missed that little clip, that was just before this. We posted that on social media before this video came out. It's pretty interesting, the changes that have occurred. I really did, and the truth is I really did use apricot scrub as like my main face everything. Like I used it to remove all my makeup. It was like the only face wash. I didn't use moisturizer. I didn't use toner. I didn't use serums. I didn't really do mask that often unless I had like really bad breakouts, which I've had acne prone skin most of my life. But it's funny because like that container that you saw in the previous bit was had actually never been used. I've had it and I haven't gotten rid of it, and I don't even know if it's like not expired. Yeah, my skin changed a lot after having Oliver, and it also coincided with the year that I had Oliver is also the year that I turned 30, which if you're a woman, you know, after 30, that's when everything starts to get messed up. So I had to change it and learn a lot about skincare and try to like basically refigure out, I guess, like, you know, where eyelash, sorry, try to figure out what it was going to take to keep my skin in good shape. And I do an okay job. I mean, there are some things I think we can't do with over-the-counter things. And that's when you can do things like facials and stuff like that help do some extra things that we're just not able to do from home. But I don't use a lot of like anti-wrinkle stuff. I don't use a lot of stuff that's like prevents aging, because while it may do some things that are really good for your skin, you can't prevent your skin from aging. You know, your skin cells, as they rejuvenate, like they're not the same as they were when you were 15. And I don't really care about that so much. But I do want my skin to look alive and fresh, which I think is always my goal. I started using a vitamin C serum a little over a year ago now, I think. And I started noticing that like underneath my eyes weren't as dark anymore. And it was at a time where I think I just lost my job. So I was like super stressed and really going through some things. And it was super obvious that I was going through things, because everything that we feel, our skin shows. Stress, exhaustion, it shows on our skin, whether you're not getting enough rest, like all of that stuff. So it was super evident under my eyes, and just my complexion in general. I just looked miserable. And so that helped me with some of that kind of stuff, and then I've just continued to use it. But yeah, I had to learn what masks to use. I had to learn about the different types of moisturizers, because I always thought, because I had acne prone skin, I couldn't use moisturizers. That was literally like my knowledge base for skincare. And so I never did, because I was like, nope, I can't use any moisturizer. I can't use anything. It's going to break my skin out. And that was when I started using the Neutrogena Hydrogel stuff, which is, if you do have combo oily skin, it has worked wonders for me. I feel like it is a light enough moisturizer. I've never broken out from using it, but it does help my skin when it's feeling a little drier, like it just might need a little bit more love. And it's sad, because most of those products that I picked up and held in the video are all products I use constantly. And that wasn't even all of them. I just didn't see the point in bringing out some of the more redundant things, because I have other serums and I have a couple other like styles of sheet mask and stuff like that. But you know, I had to learn how to work with my skin to give it what it needs. And I'll tell you, after using that apricot scrub for the point of the video, I was like, how did I ever use this on my face every day? Oh my God. The cleansers that I use now, you know, my full routine, let's say I have makeup on, I have one of those makeup erasers, the little cloths, they're like little long ovals. And I'll get a lot of stuff off with that first, and then I'll just do my normal cleanser, like my one that doesn't have exfoliating. Or if I did put a lot on because I was filming, or I knew I was gonna have to wear it all day or something like that, then I might use the other face wash I use. But I think it's Murad, Murad. And like, so I go through all of these products on a weekly basis. I do different types of masks multiple times a week. Those sheet masks that I held up, I used 2 from that brand so I got a facial a couple weeks ago, and the same week that I got it was 4th of July, so we were outside in the sun, and I wasn't peeling from sunburn, but like I had dead skin like all across here in my T-zone. Like I had a lot of dead skin, and it looked horrible, especially in makeup. So I didn't know what to do. I was like, how do I get it back to normal? Because I work so hard to keep my face, like my balance, right? And so anyway, what I ended up doing, in case you're interested, is I used my one of my exfoliators, but I noticed it really wasn't doing a lot. And you don't want to, like, you know, dig into your skin. That's never, like, that's not a good thing. So I was like, okay, well, you know, sheet mask, super hydrating. I'll do 2 of those. So I did one. I did one for 2 nights in a row, and it helped tremendously, but there was still like a little bit here and here. So I used a chemical exfoliator and then a thicker overnight moisturizer, and took care of it. It's so hard to balance your skin as you get older, and because we chemically change on the inside after we have children, it becomes even harder to manage. And you know, we're tired, we work, we have hobbies, we're parents, we're partners, we're friends, like we do all these things, and our skin takes the worst of it, and it's so hard to balance it. And I had to learn, you know, how to balance. My hair changes, my scalp changes, everything changed, and it was a lot harder to figure out originally, but I think I've gotten a pretty good handle. I told Melinda, I was like, I can't do all of my stuff in a video because it'll totally ruin my balance of what I have for my skin. But it was a huge learning curve. I had to learn a lot. I've watched a lot of videos about skincare. I'm paying attention to things like what is hype versus reality. Like one of them is hyaluronic acid. Right now, hyaluronic acid is like this huge thing, and it's in every product you get. And the reality is it doesn't do anything except temporarily plump up your skin. That's all it does. So, you know, if you're getting ready to do pictures, or you know you're going to go out for a special reason, or whatever the case is, and you want your skin just to have like that little bit of extra, like hyaluronic acid will do that, like a serum with that in it, but it doesn't do anything outside of that. It's a temporary fix, as it were. But yeah, those are my skincare problems post 30, post having a baby. And I'm pretty sure it only gets worse. I'm pretty sure it only gets worse. I really do use all of those products, though. It may seem like rubbish, but it's not. Every product that I held up is one that I use on a rotation based on what I think my skin needs. I think the only thing I don't use that often is the detox mask. And the reason I don't is because detox things bring stuff to the surface. I'm like, I don't care if it's there. I just don't want to see it. But yeah, so. And then, like I said, at the end, you put makeup on to cover up the stuff it doesn't get rid of. I love those videos of people who are like, I use Curology and I never wear makeup now. And I'm like, that's not in my future ever. It's just not. My eyes are always darker than the rest of my complexion, and I always have like acne marks, and I'm like, there will never be a face wash system that is gonna like fix all of that. So I'm just like, yeah, okay, you and your 22-year-old skin. Like, but anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys got a little bit of kick out of the routine anyway, because it's exhausting. It takes a long time, and a lot of remembering like what I did the last time I did my skincare, and what I want to accomplish, and what I've got coming up, and you know, that kind of stuff. So anyway, it's exhausting to think about, but you know, that's my reality, my skincare. Yeah, so make sure you like this video. Leave a comment if you have skincare things that you had to change as well. Especially if you have like any good tips or products you want to share. Always open to that as well. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, that you hit the bell so you get notified when our next video comes out. which I think our next video is our drink with us, which was a lot of fun. We have a special guest. And yeah, we're on socials, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, at Momestly. And we will see you guys in the next one. Bye, moms.